Hey, what's up, Les Nation? Yo, it's your boy Les TV, and yo, I'm back at it again with another video for you guys today, yo. But before we start off with this video, yo, please drop a like, and if you're new, hit the subscribe button, and let's try to grow a Les Nation. But yo, this video is called 10 Theories That Prove Time Travel Exists. Yo, I believe from my knowledge, yo, that Albert Einstein proved the theory that time travel is like very possible. But yeah guys, let's get into the video, yo. But why do I always forget this, yo? This video is brought to you by the Richest, yo. Check out her channel, yo. She has a lot of great content and videos that I can react to, yo. If y'all don't want to hear me, yo, this video will be in the description box below. So yeah, man, let's get into the video. I mean, I said yeah, man. I meant yeah, guys. Let's get into the video.
While time travel is typically seen as fiction, there are those that believe there is more to it.
I
While they
believe
don't involve
there's
a
more to
flying
it.
blue box, they do contain some interesting stories.
Right.
Here are 10 theories that prove time travel just might exist.
Yo, wait. Have y'all seen the movie Project Almanac? Yo, that is a great time travel movie. Like, I recommend it if you're like into like time travel and like theories and like weird things like that. Yo, check out that movie.
TITOR. John TITOR was the username that appeared on many forums and online bulletin boards for a year starting in 2000. The user claimed to be a time traveler from 2036 and described events that had yet to happen. He also discussed what is needed in order to create a time machine, even posting diagrams and schematics. While some of his predictions turned out to be similar to real future events, such as the possible uses for the IBM 5100 computer, he would also post that the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics may affect his descriptions, since his world may be slightly different from ours because of his involvement and displacement in the timeline.
What? His world being slightly different? Isn't that something like the parallel universes or something? Like, yo, I remember this thing called like the what is it, like the Mandela effect or Mandela theory? I don't remember. But yo, I remember something like a while ago about him being dead. Yo, I wasn't in class. I don't even remember where I was, but I saw it on the news. But I could have sworn he died like a brick ago in freaking prison. I think there's a video on that, and I might do a reaction on that soon. So, come on, let's finish this giant.
Of course, saying his story is very similar to the fiction novel Alas Babylon and the Back to the Future films.
That's my movie.
The Philadelphia Experiment. The Philadelphia Experiment, also referred to as Project Rainbow, was carried out in late October 1943. It was said that the experiment involved the USS Eldridge being rendered invisible to enemy radar. What they actually planned was to send the entire ship and its crew back in time by at least 10 seconds, so they would basically become cloaked in a time vortex.
Yo, that's tough.
While the Army claims no such experiment ever took place,
of course the Army's
sources
gonna say
claim
that.
the entire experiment was based on Albert Einstein's unified field theory.
Hey.
If light were bent, then space-time would bend as well, creating an invisible time machine. Flying through time.
Flying through time.
As a senior commander in the Royal Air Force during World War II, Sir Robert Victor Goddard had an impressive record.
Oh my god, yo, I heard about this. This is the one where the dude is like flying over, and I think like it's either like the planes turn like blue or like yellowish or whatever or something like. I think let me.
One day he was flying over the former Royal Air Force Station near Edinburgh Drem Airfield when he saw something strange. On his flyover, the airfield appeared disused in a dilapidated state. He began having trouble with his plane as heavy rain began to fall, so he turned around and decided to fly back over the airfield to get his bearings. As he flew over, the sky cleared and the airfield appeared to be in full working order, but the planes were yellow.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yellow.
He'd never seen anything like it, but didn't land. He kept what he'd seen to himself for years and was shocked when 4 years later, the Royal Air Force began painting their planes yellow and mechanics' uniforms were switched to blue. Many believe that Sir Goddard flew through a slip in time and saw the future.
Y'all would really want to experience something
Reeves.
like that.
Known for his acting roles and generous, low-key nature, Keanu Reeves is also known for
in all of his movies, bro, he really doesn't change. Like, his facial appearance or whatever, yo, does not change at all. Like, I think that dude's like a vampire or something. Like, I can see this dude in a Twilight movie or something, yo.
His unaging appearance. Since he appeared in The Matrix in the 90s, Reeves' appearance has not changed. No. This has led many fans to look into it and have uncovered striking resemblances to the quiet actor dating back as far as 740 AD. Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, was the king of the Franks during the Middle Ages. Before his death, he named his son king before a rushed burial. Another lookalike, Paul Monette, appeared in the
Dude's a
mid-1800s.
vampire, bro.
A doctor, then an actor, allegedly died in 1922, but his body was never discovered. There have been others as well, leading some people to believe that the star is in fact immortal, or perhaps a time traveler.
A vampire, bro.
Tiny gold watch.
Tiny gold watch.
At the end of 2008, Chinese archaeologists discovered a tomb in Shaanxi County. It had remained undisturbed for 400 years and contained the coffin of Si King of the Ming Dynasty. They found something else as well, something that didn't belong there. A small piece of golden metal. It looked like a watch with the hands frozen at 10:06 and the word Swiss engraved on the back. While the watch itself couldn't have been more than 100 years old,
like
it was embedded in ancient soil and was resting, partially buried, in a sealed tomb. The world's media figured the only way to
Why'd I think that was J. Cole for a second,
there were
bro?
many that believed it to be a hoax, since watches like the one found wouldn't become available for centuries. Mobile phone in 1928.
What?
On the DVD special features for Charlie Chaplin's film The Circus, some viewers noticed something a little odd.
Because
During
like
one
back
scene,
then,
there
no, that the bitch was on. Okay, mobile phone, like they had to be like connected to the wall, I believe. But
appears to be a woman speaking and laughing into a mobile phone in the background. But The Circus was filmed in the early 1920s, long before the first mobiles existed. People have speculated that the woman is a time traveler and was accidentally caught on film. However, the more likely conclusion is that she's using an early version of a hearing aid. So it's left to the interpretation as to which one she is actually using. The Moberly Jourdain Incident. One of the oldest and most unexplained stories regarding time travel involved two women, Charlotte Ann Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain. In the summer of 1901, in a small chateau near the grounds of the Palace of Versailles in France, these women claimed they accidentally slipped back in time. They were going to check out the
accidentally slip through time,
when they got
bro.
lost and stumbled upon a farmhouse with a woman waving a white cloth out
I would
the
not
window.
trust that at all.
They say they felt a dreariness fall over them before crossing paths with people wearing old-timely clothes.
What?
Women insisted until the end of their days that they'd experienced a slip in time and they had visited the past. Ancient Mayan astronaut. Back in 1952, a Mexican archaeologist named Alberto Ruz discovered a Mayan temple which contained the tomb of King Pakal in Chiapas, Mexico. The entrance of the temple contained 620 inscriptions telling the story of King Pakal's life. The cover stone of the crypt drew speculations as to its meaning, with many different theories. To many, it appeared to be some kind of propulsion device, with a man operating a control panel. It was believed to be connected to one of the Mayan legends, which speaks of the god Votan, depicted as a tall white man with a beard that came from the other side. While the inscription on the tomb describes a man in his 80s, the body found inside the tomb was that of a 40 or 50-year-old man who was not of Mayan descent. Many believe this could be Votan, a time traveler that visited the Mayans.
Wow.
The Montauk Project. In the early 1980s, stories of a secret United States government project being tested in Montauk, Long Island, began to surface. It was believed that the U.S. Army was developing psychological warfare techniques and were researching the possibilities of time travel in war. It was believed that the experiments were taking place at either Montauk Air Force Station or Camp Hero. Author Preston Nichols claimed to have been a part of the project and had recovered repressed memories of his time there. He said the government and military were investigating the possibilities of time travel, teleportation, and even mind control after the success of the Philadelphia experiment in 1943. While many view Nichols with speculation and consider his work to be fiction, he remains adamant that the government was successful in their attempts. Ancient Greek laptop.
Asian Greek laptop.
A sculpture on display at the J. Paul Getty Museum in Malibu, believed to have been made around 100 BC in ancient...
What? That looks smack like a freaking laptop. We got the little like 2 USB ports, or like, yeah, those could be USB ports. But that low-key could be like, the way she's like holding it or whatever, it could be like a mirror. Don't quote me on that. You know how like the female, they have like the mirror right, and they have like the makeup stuff like that's like right there. I don't know. That's what that looks like a little bit.
Greece depicts a rather eyebrow-raising image. The sculpture appears to be of a young woman, presenting an object to an older woman before her. The object the young woman is holding appears to be a laptop, complete with USB ports. While the image seems unbelievable, there are those that believe it is proof of time travel, since the technology should not have existed. Others have speculated that it's actually a wax tablet for writing,
A
but
wax tablet?
there's no way to be 100% certain. So what did you think of these particularly odd...
Art of Left Nation. Yo, that was a ooh, 10 US military secrets Obama revealed to Trump. Yo, I might have to watch that joint. That joint looks crucial. I mean, sounds crucial. But yo, Last Nation, yo, that's the end of that video. Yo, the original link to the video will be in the description box below. Yo, I've been sleeping on posting that gameplay. Like, I'm gonna try maybe like later on today. I gotta really start posting my own content. Shoot, what else do I gotta say to y'all? Yo, follow me on Twitter, man. Request more videos that y'all would like me to react to, and yo, subscribe if you're new. I might post another video today. Don't quote me on that one. No promises, but y'all are Left Nation. I'm Left TV, and yo, guys, I'm out.